end. And today we are celebrating an Associations Day. Associations Day in Switzerland is something that is very common. It's normally organized by the government, and all the stands that you can see, they are free of cost. That we are not paying anything to the government to come and stand here and do our publicity. And it's mainly about publicity for different associations, organizations, and all kind of small committees, all kind of working bodies that are there, like sports associations, or political parties and churches. And this is one of the political party that I support, and I am also a part of this political party. And this political party is called EDU. Afterwards, we will talk with our president from the city Uster. He's the president of our political party, and he can explain a little bit more what is EDU and what the EDU does. What we are also representing today here is also the Masihi Overseas. And Masihi Overseas is, of course, is still a smaller organization that is active for Christians in Pakistan, and of course also Pakistani Christians in abroad. For the Christians in abroad, of course, for the Pakistani Christians in abroad, what we are strong about is that they should be integrated into the society. For example, like me, I, as a Pakistani person, am a part of the Swiss political party, and this is possible for all Christians, for all Pakistani Christians, and almost everywhere. Of course, in Islamic countries, maybe it will not be possible because the Islamic countries are more normally not democratic, and they don't want foreign people to get integrated into their country. But all the democratic countries, the Western countries that are built upon Christian values, in all those countries, it's possible to get integrated into the country and also be a part of the country. And now we can go and chat with Dominic. Here the Turnverein. This is a sports verein. First, I was thinking TV means television, but no, it's not television. It's a Turnverein, means sports verein. So, mm, uh, we were going to talk with Dominic, but Dominic is now busy talking, so we have to wait a bit. Maybe in that time we can go and have a look on the other sides. Mm, Humoria. I don't know what the Humoria does. Fastnacht and I don't want Fastnacht. Aha. So Here you can see some stands on left and right side, but of course I don't know what they all do. There are some painting and karate, and then comes the political party. So this is it. And on the other side there are some more. Oh, aha. So we're back on our stand.
Weil er nicht so extrem jetzt ist wie die anderen. Der Fair, genau. Der Fair ist ein bisschen mehr auf sein. Mit dem Stocker hat das ja gut. Und was ist denn passiert, oder? Also die besten Dinge der Welt kriegen, oder? Weil er eben auch nicht weiss, was er will. Und nach gesundem Menschenverstand. Genau. Und das will es von. Sie will ja nicht lügen. Oder solche, die dir erzählen, du musst jetzt das so machen. Wenn du das nicht so machst, musst du strafen. Ja. Ich habe jemanden von Mexiko, die ist ja auch wiedergekommen, vor Jahren, die steht hier vor, und der hat gesagt, machen die nicht so einen Scheiß. Hat sie gesagt? Die hat zu mir gesagt, machen nicht so einen Scheiß. Ja. Und dann habe ich gesagt, ja, dann sagt sie, ja, sie sind eigentlich, aber sie sind einbürgernd, oder? Und sie sind nicht als Bewusster gesehen. Alle Staaten machen ja das Einschränkungen, weil die Leute können einfach nur Geld holen, oder? Und dann, wenn sie keinen mehr können, gehen sie in ein anderes Land. Go weiterziehen. Gehen sie weiter. Das ist einfach so. Sie laufen einfach schnell die Zeit. Also ich muss dafür. Hey, gut, viel Erfolg, gell, Franz? Ja, super sind die. Alles gut, du hast ja Brüder. Dominik Sutter, nein, mich gibt es nur einmal. Eben, ich kann jetzt gerade wieder sagen, Dominik. Schon habe ich noch einen Brüder. Der ist auch bei euch wieder, oder? Ah, der Silvio, der sieht auch ähnlich aus. Der Silvio wechselt uns okay. Der Silvio, genau. Silvio. Ja, übrigens, du bist der nächste Kandidat, gell? Ja gut, also ich hoffe, Silvio macht es noch 30 Jahre. Nein,
30 Jahre immer.
Ich glaube selber, nein.
Wer wird das, oder?
Der Silvio ist gut. Der Silvio ist gut? Ja, ja. Der hat, weißt du, der denkt ein bisschen mit dem Kopf. Nicht einfach nur... Sie sind ja praktisch identisch wie mir. So, weißt du, ja, der ist ja von uns. Das sind marginale Abweichungen. In der Fraktion, es sind ganz kleine Sachen. Das innerhalb von uns sind vielleicht größere Abweichungen. Aber es sind nicht nationale Abweichungen. Ja, ja. Das ist es. Okay. Also Franz, viel Erfolg, gell? Ja.
This is Dominic. He was supposed to talk with us 10 minutes ago. So now, please.
Das musst du nicht filmen. Komm, fang
of course,
an von vorne an.
No, it's already done. So now you can. But you are in the dark. Can you come in front? Maybe.
Du machst Stunden, wenn ich so rede. Ist gut.
Yeah, it's good.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Dominic Uster. I'm the strict head of EDU. EDU is a Christian Swiss political party we have together here. Our wonderful presentation. We are together with Mashi Overseas here. That's a Christian Pakistani organization from Christian Pakistani who live in Switzerland, who promote the freedom of fellow countrymen who are unjustified in prison in Pakistan. Those are three examples which they succeeded in getting them free.
No, he is still in the prison.
He's still in
Both
prison.
of them, they are free. Yeah.
Those two are free.
Yeah.
Very important work, very terrible situation in
Yes.
Pakistan. Very terrible that the Pakistani government only listens to the hardcore Islamists,
Yeah.
don't listen to the more pragmatic voices in the country. And Noreen made some very tasteful delicacies from Pakistan. I tried some of them, unfortunately more than one, so it's a little bit less than we had at the beginning.
Uster here, just come from the other side.
Also made for everyone who is local to this area, for our monthly come together for praying. And she made also this petition. And also very close to this area here, we have Michael Schneider presentation on the 23rd of June. So coming very soon.
Ah, ja. Kommt er nochmal. So he's coming once again.
Yes, and then here we see that's our almost monthly booklet from our party. We have very important topics to vote about tomorrow. We hope it's a yes. And
Yes,
many
for what?
yes for this specific topic which says limits.
Can you explain us what the
Yes,
topic is?
it's called 10 million initiative. It's called Nachhaltigkeitsinitiative, which is a long word, which we German speakers tend to use very long words, you know. So like a 10 million initiative, it says that the maximum of inhabitants is 10 million. It's less radical than it sounds. We have roughly slightly more than 9 million inhabitants.
What do you mean with less radical than it sounds?
Yeah, the left extremist left-wing parties, they say, oh, no more immigrants can come to Switzerland. It's completely wrong. Roughly 40,000 can still come a year. Sometimes more, sometimes a bit less, of course. It's just an average. It's more than enough for our needs.
Yes.
But we don't want those people like in Pakistan who just vote for the extremists, who are Islamists, who make attacks in Europe. We had just recently one in Winterthur where an Islamist attacked a Swiss citizen with a knife. Just happened now in Belfast where they tried to behead one. We don't want such people. Don't come here. We fight that you go to prison for your whole life. Don't come to Europe. Don't even think about coming to Europe. We just let those in who are like Noreen, a wonderful addition to our society.
And who are those? Yes, of course. Who are those 40,000? Are these 40,000 Europeans, Americans, or asylum seekers, or what?
That's not specified. Yeah, it's just that our government is under pressure to do something to limit those. They said 20 years ago. They said if we vote for Schengen, then it should be roughly 20,000. It's more than 4 or 5 times more than that.
Yeah.
So it was a big lie again from our government. So we need to pressurize the government to finally do something. We already voted about similar topic.
Yes.
The people said yes. The government did nothing. They just ignored.
They are not even doing about anything.
No.
The people also have said already to the Pflege initiative, but the government is not doing anything. And the people in the nursing branches are still working with low salaries and with hard working conditions. So, what is what is then the purpose of doing this voting if the government doesn't practice after everyone has voted.
If you just go to vote, if you think you have 100% impact, then you will never
It's
vote.
very windy. It's
Then you
very
will
windy.
never vote. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
should not be limited by that.
Yes.
But I think if you continue the pressure, then something will happen. If you don't put pressure, then nothing will happen. That's like always. It's not limited to politics, also in business or something, or
Yes.
in private times. If you just say one time, I want to do that, and then you say always no, of course nothing will happen. Your yes was insignificant. But if you continue to do more pressure, then something happens. So I have a recent story I want to tell you. Maybe you know Al Jazeera. In English, they sound very democratic, very
Yes.
pragmatic.
Yeah.
In Arabic, that's pure Islamistic propaganda. Our member of parliament from our party is
Yes.
at a small interpellation said, yeah, we have to do something. The next day, the national broadcaster came and they closed Al Jazeera and they limited from their list. Yeah.
So now Al Jazeera is no more active in Switzerland.
It is, but it's not broadcasted by the major TV networks. You can
So,
access it, of course,
but they don't have an office in Switzerland, or
no, it was not about. It was like the national broadcaster. They have some range
yes.
of televisions where they send, and they excluded them. That was.
Okay. So why is it good for Switzerland when Al Jazeera is no more in this list?
Because they send propaganda in Arabic, and we don't want that people in Switzerland are hear those propaganda, which is poison for our society, which then think that we in the West need to be killed, and that's why we have the terrorist attack as we have recently.
There have been a famous story in the last few months about a woman, a Muslim woman, who was wearing a niqab, and she was fined with 100 Swiss francs, and she refused to pay, and she did you hear about that? She
No, I
refused to
didn't hear.
pay,
But
and then she went to the court to um, to sue the government, and now she has to pay. She has to pay more than 2,000 Swiss francs.
yeah, it's a bit. Look, that's the thinking. They think they can sue all the time. You see this in a lot of countries where the Islamists they sue. But look, we have a law, and here in Switzerland we are proud about having a law, and we the people can say what is our law, and if she is against the law, she will be punished. And that's why I repeat myself: if you are against Europe, don't come to Europe. we we had a lot of leftists in the past which did very bad things to Europe, but now luckily it's changing everywhere in Europe,
Yeah.
and people tend to be more strict about
Yes.
all those people, and we will put you in prison
Yes.
for your whole life. If you're in
But do
government, we
you
will
know
put
that
you in prison for your whole life.
for such people, even if they are in a Swiss prison,
Yeah,
you know, it's a big
it's a
luxus.
paradise now,
Yes,
but that
it's
will
a big
also change.
luxury.
That will change.
Yeah,
That will change.
and this is also my. This was also my appeal to the government. This guy that committed this violent crime in Winterthur train station, that he should not be put in the Swiss prison, because Swiss prison is also a luxury for him.
True, but we need to change our prison system. I think here a little bit I disagree, because we cannot send them back in those countries, because then they start to make problems down there, which is also nice. Just imagine then he starts a new terror attack in Turkey, where he's originally from. So I think we have to take charge about those people.
Yeah.
We have good examples from, I think it's San Salvador, where you can build huge prisons for 40,000 inhabitants.
Yeah.
I think with the new technologies, we can make huge prisons, a lot of automatic doors, so we can lock them away for their whole life. That should be the only rightful solution to terrorists.
And about this criminal from the train station in Winterthur,
Yeah.
how do you think he should be punished? And what do you think about his family? Should they still be living in Switzerland and from the taxpayers' money, because as we have found out, the whole family is living on the money of taxpayers.
Yeah.
They are on the social benefits, or the whole family.
There is even another question to that. I mean, sometimes maybe as family you don't know that your son or daughter is getting radicalized, that they may be plan something. But we have also to really find out if the family did know something. If they would know something and wouldn't tell the authorities, I think we have to put them as well in prison, of course. Yeah.
But don't you think they should also be sent back home?
No, because first we need to know if they did know something. Because if they did know
Okay.
something, we have to bring justice to them first.
All
Because
right.
we are, if they go home and then they start to do the same, then bad things happen
So-
abroad, which we shouldn't support. We should be responsible for the people we have in this country.
Uh-huh.
We are responsible, and we need more prisons, and we need to lock those peoples away for a long time or forever. Because
So
it shouldn't be a threat to our society, and it's constantly a threat to our society. Why are living we in Europe and we tolerate that people walk around and want to behead other people? Why do we tolerate that? There is no argument for that to tolerate that, and there is only one solution: don't let those people ever walk free again, because they've proven ourselves that they are not trustworthy to walk around freely.
okay. So thank you, Dominic.
Thank you, Noreen. Thanks.
So to this point, I would like to say something also. I will come also in front. So Dominic is here, and Dominic, even though he is from EDU, but I will say he is still a Swiss person who just have too much trust that the others are intentions must be good. They must not have bad intention. But I think as a Pakistani, I grew up with Muslims, and I think that you are too soft.
Even.
Yes, I think you are way too soft, because I think this this person, this Turkish man, he has surely has been counseled by someone who knew the law, and that's why he first went to the psychiatric clinic to get a stamp on him that he is psychologically unfit, and then he did this attack so that he will not be thrown out of Switzerland. So
But again, I think we should not throw him out of Switzerland. He should be locked
but we
away
have a
for the
law
whole
in
life.
Switzerland
No,
that
that's look.
criminals should not
But
live in
that's
Switzerland.
wrong. That's wrong. If we allow that, we just kick them out. Then everybody who is terrorist comes to Europe and says, "Oh, if I did something, I just been sent home." That's for them. That's not a punishment. A punishment is to be locked away for your whole life. That's the only rightful punishment. Never send them home back, because they are not allowed to walk free ever again. That's the only solution, in my opinion.
And have you found out till now? Are they planning to lock him for a long time?
I'm very sure that they will lock him away for the whole life. We have die kleine und große Verwahrung in Switzerland,
Yes.
which means a small one. Verwahrung means you're locked away for your whole life, but they will. From time to time, they will examine if it's still the right option, or maybe if you can go in a little bit more nicer environment where you have more options. And the große Verwahrung is really strict. In most cases, you will never walk free again in your life.
Yes.
And that's the only solution, and I'm very positive the government will do that. Maybe they will not choose that. Maybe they will send him into a clinic, but they will put him away for his life.
See, and these kind of people, we in our nursing profession have to bear with. A criminal will become my patient, and even though the Al Jazeera and Pakistani televisions often are crying only and only crying and complaining, but as you can see, the Swiss people, they are extremely soft in their heart. and they don't want to punish the person as hard as they wanted to, as radicalized they were. So thanks a lot for your for watching us, and we will keep on reporting and showing you what's happening in Switzerland. So once again, I will turn the camera, and here you can see once again there are on every stand and on every stall things are happening, and there is beautiful atmosphere. So because we are in a on a stall from a political party, so it's also important to talk about political issues. And if you would like to come and join us, you can come and join us once a month. We have a regular prayer evening, and this is the flyer for our prayer evening. And surely, if you don't want to pray and if you just want to come and have a chat, you can still come and have a chat with us. The main purpose is that we have a space where everyone can come together and be a part of us. So, with this, I will say goodbye to all of you and see you soon. Bye bye.